And Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one started the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
It's brought in by Harris. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a 33. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Lance to throw it. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. It's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. They only punted twice last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
From the 25, here's second down and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Rodgers going to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's going to take it in. That's touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the lead is they're on the board first here tonight. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
He'll get this up to about the 44. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 91 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
63 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22. The Jets offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Here's Rodgers to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Now it's Rodgers.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. You talk about this Jets defense.
Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game, because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. In motion left goes a tight end.
To throw, it's Lance. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now Lance on the option right.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Warren will try the right side.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the play.
And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson ready to get going again. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Now a carry for Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short, so they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jermaine Johnson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Lance looking to throw it.
Got an open man. It's Washington.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Rodgers. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers.
He gets that to the longtime Charger. It's Mike Williams.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw is Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Now Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers to throw once more.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
Rodgers again now. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Rodgers. This is caught. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They kept it in the air on fourth, Charles. They ran on first and second down, tried it through the air on third and fourth, couldn't come away with anything on fourth and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is really condensed. Everything is squeezed tight. So as a defender, you can actually take more chances here because they won't have as much time to throw the football, and a receiver really can't run past you. If they do, they run out the back of the end zone. Nice job by the D, shutting them down.
51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down, and they go back to Harris. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Javon Kinlaw forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Completes this one to Pickens.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Jets will take over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. At 5 yards, will continue.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. They like going to him in the slot.
I think this comes under the heading of why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with and they keep making the connection.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Lewis Seed
drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Holding offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. Could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances, and he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now it's Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Another nice play to the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll, and now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter, and this offense hoping to change that right here.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Back to Wilson.
And he couldn't quite get there. The 1. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Just seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Patrick. Now Lance. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
To throw, it's Lance.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Holding offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin across the Atlantic at venerable Wembley Stadium in London, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. The Mario Douglas, well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head down to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Josh Allen leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Rodgers now to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now Allen. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Now Lance going to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing now is Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
In motion goes Patrick. Play action, now it's Lance.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
On play action, Lance. Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Now Lance again. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here's Lance. Got his man, it's Warren.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Throw left side, taken in by... And he's in! Touchdown, Steelers!
Darnell Washington
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Steelers have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a steal. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. To scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart. He's borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Big yardage there on the screen. It gets him a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a Offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. Up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. A gain of 8 there. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
The quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition. What he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Sauce Gardner, he got downhill quickly and stuck him behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Off of play action, here's Lance.
He finds his man complete. That's Warren. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Lance now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Call it a gain of a. Make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That one taken in by Corley.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Man open left side, it's Williams. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Rodgers.
This completes to Corley.
Nice move at the 40. They get leads to a 4th and long. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
He'll get this one to Patrick. So give him 2. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it lower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well.
Lance looking to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right. Now Lance.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Lance looks to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Working from the gun. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
Well, this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to get their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Here's Rodgers.
That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Now it's Rodgers.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Defense.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Here's Allen. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Rodgers now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Rodgers going to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. The Lance going to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Lance looking to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Renfro.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use this as they'll talk over what to do next. The Jets going to go ahead and use their find the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Harris.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Lance back to throw. Finds Pickens out right.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 5, 25 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. One final try now for Rodgers.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide. On that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Pittsburgh, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll look to get back.